It's every footballer's dream to play in a FIFA World Cup. And since South Africa received the honour to host the 2010 FIFA World Cup, it has local youth walking in the clouds.
The 2010 FIFA World Cup will be organized.
I feel like a young man, not 50.
But becoming the next Bafana Bafana star is no easy task. The demands of the beautiful game means only a talented few can represent their country. One South African youth tournament goes a long way towards that dream, the Metropolitan Premier Cup. And it has been doing so for a massive 21 years. In 1988, two clubs from Mitchells Plain, Sparkhill United and Bay City Ramblers, merged to form Bay Hill United. Months later, the ambitious new club established the Bay Hill Under-19 tournament, now known as the Metropolitan Premier Cup. Since then, the event evolved into one of South Africa's most prestigious football tournaments. Over 20,000 spectators flocked to Erica Park in Belhar during Easter weekend. But what inspired the Bay Hill members to host an Under-19 tournament 20 years ago?
The idea was it was to be an Under-19 tournament because this is where the children were being lost between junior and senior. If they didn't make it into the big teams or the first teams or premier teams, they would then leave soccer and get involved in other things. So the idea of the Under-19 tournament was born to be the stopgap between junior and senior and to keep the children involved in soccer.
It's undoubtedly the oldest and best youth competition on the continent, and the reason for that is quite simple.
The tournament is a stepping stone for our young talent, and they know that the scouts will be at this event, and the opportunity is for them to proceed to international level.
Most of the biggest names in South African football rose to fame at the Metropolitan Premier Cup.
I'm absolutely thrilled with what we've achieved over the 20 years. I think it was great for South African soccer. I think it was great for our youth. The names that came through and made success of their football careers was like Benny McCarthy and others, Nassif Morris, who's just played in our current Bafana side, and many, many more have started their careers at this tournament.
Metropolitan identified the potential of the tournament just 1 year after its inception. And the company has extended its belief in the ability of the youth with the introduction of a new campaign where African legends are born.
I still believe as long as we produce a lot of players, a lot of youngsters, and more especially making sure that our youngsters come to Europe and learn, we can have a good team 2010.
The tournament has evolved the company's corporate social investment objectives, creating a platform for community involvement and holistic development. The company is now also developing two further football properties, the SAFA Metropolitan Under-19 League and the COSAFA Under-20 Youth Championships, which was held at the City of Diamonds in Kimberley last December. Here, the victorious Amajita side celebrates their stunning 3-2 come-from-behind victory over Mozambique to lift the title. The COSAFA Under-20 Youth Championships played a massive part in Amajita's consequent success at the Africa Youth Championships and will play a significant part in their preparation for the Under-20 World Cup later this year. Each of these tournaments dovetails into the other, building up a cohesive network that enhances Under-19 football. The aim is to ultimately breed talent and inspire youth to success. Over 50,000 youth have come through the Premier Cup since it started. The Metropolitan Premier Cup has not only been developing players on the field. Each of its football projects consists of a life skills session which also includes HIV and AIDS awareness programs, like this session at the COSAFA Under-20 Youth Championships.
Anyone can become HIV positive.
One could say that through its sponsorships, Metropolitan is the corporate face of youth football in South Africa. In 2009, the Metropolitan Premier Cup celebrates a massive milestone, its 21st anniversary. The tournament has come of age and is the oldest and most successful youth competition on the continent. So, what does the next 21 years hold for the tournament?
We do really want to dominate this space, so we still need to do more. And 2010 is one milestone on that journey. We do tend to behave like there won't be football after 2010, but which would be great if half of the team that goes to Brazil in 2014 comes from this tournament. That would be a great achievement from our side. But also, again, the other aspects of development, if by 2010 or 2014 we've made progress in those areas, I will be proud again.
21 years ago, Matroosfontein won the inaugural competition. In 2008, Ajax Cape Town thrashed Bloemfontein Celtic to lift the prestigious title for a fourth time. So who will be crowned the champions of the 2009 Metropolitan Premier Cup when it celebrates its 21st anniversary?